Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we returned to Way of the Hunter, Aurora Shores DLC. Last episode, we got the other ground caribou, or barren ground caribou we needed for the mission. Kicked that out, and then it started us off into just almost like a tour mission. We've got to go to a few campsites and replace the graffitied gun safety posters around. We've already visited 2 of them, so we can fast travel to the other pretty easily. But then we've got to stretch a 3 up here. We'll have to go around the kind of opposite way we've been used to going for a lot of our travels. But let me just fast travel to the campsite here. We'll swing by the lodge as well to take a look and see about the taxidermy caribou that instantaneously got delivered. Kind of thought maybe like after a certain mission was done, maybe they'd come in or something, but nope, right away it was instantly done. So yeah, here's another poster. We'll just replace that.
Maybe more people will read it if it looks funny. Don't shoot when you only have a split second to decide. Yeah, you might not bag those great antlers you can boast about to your buddies, but neither will you mistakenly shoot the friend who went after different tracks an hour ago, and who you could have sworn was much further away. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, so we'll get these posters replaced. And one thing I wanted to do last episode, I didn't really get an opening to do so or talk about, was when it comes to the perks. Some of them feel like they can kind of have like a negative with it. Like some of them are just straightforward positive, like 15% less noise when moving upright, 15% less visible to animals when upright, 15% less noise moving crouched, 15% less visible animals when crouched. Faster but louder movement when crouched. To use this perk, use action to walk fast while crouching. Wait a minute, use action? Okay, use 100 cents when walking. There was another one we picked up as well. Oh yeah, that one doesn't have a toggle, but... So does that mean I actually, like, have a run? I'm trying to... What is action again? Characters, game, key binding. See, I don't see what action means. It's like looking through here. There's jump, there's speed up, there's interact, but yeah, when I take a look at the I don't exactly know what it means. Okay, well, anyway, again, we're going to keep going with our poster tour, get these sorted out, and keep the story going. We'll stop at the lodge here, because that's our closest place being able to do the loop around the mountains, as well as take a little look inside and see about those 2 caribou that did take a little while to take down. But yeah, I thought more perks had like the negative to it, but I guess I was just being a little bit dumb there. Yeah, so there's the crossbow. Oh, there's the caribou. Oh, you're my caribou. So that put us even with Nina, and we have an unused favor tag.
Nina's winning? Ugh, I have to get better if I want to win that crossbow.
Yeah, here they are. Okay, so this is what they were talking about when it kind of forms the heart. I can kind of see it now. Like before, I wasn't exactly sure what they meant, because I thought the 2 caribou would be like side by side if they were having a drink, not like the face off like this. But yeah, that makes a little more sense now for how they were describing it. I just want to check in on those, see how the kind of came together. And now we have a little bit of driving to do. Okay, thought I heard something there for a moment. Yeah, so for this, we're going to be going into completely new areas. And again, the faster vehicle... Gotta be more careful as I'm driving. So we've been going right all this time from this fork. Now we gotta go to the left and see what's going to be up around this way. Uh-oh. Did I... Okay, no, I thought... Yeah, I hear something. I think it's a fox getting startled. Let me see, I guess I'll just put the X... Okay, yeah, there's a footpath there. So we'll put a marker there for what we want to hit, or where we'll want to stop and get off. I do want to be careful. I don't want to get anything road killed as we're going about. Oh, well, we got black bears around the lodge. Didn't realize that. I have to see all that we got around here. Like, God, like this mountain is literally just like right behind the lodge area. There's gonna be so many good areas to eventually get to, just trying to hunt and seeing what species there are there. I'm actually not sure what the species total for Aurora Shores is. If I remember right, it was... Oh, lordy lord. Okay, gotta be careful with the vehicle, because I didn't realize I could actually tip it that easily. I think it was 12 on Nez Perce and 14 on Transylvania? Or was it the reverse? 14 on Nez Perce and 12 on Transylvania. It had a decent variety for both of those two. And already I'm trying to think of, like, what the number's been. Caribou, Sitka deer, ooh. Oh, we found a parking lot up here. Okay, handy. There's probably a campsite somewhere down one of the trails then. That's not one of the ones marked. Alright, it was caribou, Sitka deer, moose, bison, wolves, the 2 bears, I think 3 species of ducks, that's already 10. There's at least 12 species, I'd say, on Aurora Shores. Oh, look at this area, just great open visibility. Actually, speaking of visibility, you know where I see something way down there. Are those bison? No, pair of black bears. Yeah, we got a hunting stand right here to use if we wanted. We'll just keep going on our way. Again, we'll probably not try focusing on getting anything hunted as we're going about. Just so we can breeze through all this stuff, and then maybe even get the crossbow we can use in future hunts. I should also look and see about all the funds that we're saving up from doing the story missions to what we want to put them into. Way of the Hunter has been very economic for, like, its in-game currency. It feels like if there's any collars or weapons you want to get, they're really not that far out of reach. You just have to figure out, like, what the big spends are, and I think those might be things on, like, unlocking the areas or possibly the UTV, like Universal Terrain Vehicle, because those were a bit of an addition with the DLC. I think one... Oh, another parking lot. I think one was actually like a free LC, or like included for free to the base game, and then some others might have been included with the DLC. Oh. Spooked a fox or something, I think. Yeah, we still got a ways to go, but we oh! There's a species that I don't think we've seen out before. We even got mountain goats here we can go after. God, they're familiar from Nez Perce. Guess you guys got carried on over for a little bit as well. Okay. No, I got another hunting stand here. Oh, another parking lot too, which is nice. Nope, sounds like even caribou. There must have been a few caribou back that way. Oh, and there's a call from one up there. Right, so this is the footpath, I think. Yeah. Looks like it'll take a little bit to get up there. I don't think I want to take the vehicle up, though, especially given the fact that we have the speed boost and trying to already navigate a foot trail. Probably pretty difficult with the turbocharged Jeep. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to run our way up to it so that way we can claim that, have this point or area opened up with fast travel. This is kind of where I wish Nez Perce would have done a little bit more, is try to utilize the full map for, like, it taking you through the story. Just the generic hunt certain species could have been instead go to this person's area, complete their stuff, then move on. Just that way that kind of included them for, like, the written story for Nez Perce, but here, it's nice that it's trying to send you across a lot of reaches of the map. As, yeah, well, we've basically been following the story exclusively, and you can see it's taken us through a lot of areas. Granted, it hasn't taken us around here, but we need permission to hunt in that area. It hasn't taken us down here quite yet. So there might still be a few spots it'll send us off to. What we'll do in those areas, I'm not completely sure, but it's been nice as it's been taking us around a lot more. Yeah, just gotta go for a hike up and around and find the campsite. Oh, but look at a view like this. It's looking out across the valley like that. And you can hunt all along that. Yeah, God, even when Way of the Hunter wraps up on the channel, which, truth be told, I have no idea when that'll be. This is easily going to be a game I'd be spending more hours with just playing and enjoying and hunting in. Probably one of the good signs about a game is, granted, it's not really something I can share too much because when I kind of think of, when I've completed a series for a game, if it's really good, I'll keep playing even after I've done the videos and everything, just for myself. But there are some games called The Wild the Angler, I just drop entirely and I just can't keep going with it.
Very funny. Identify your target beyond all doubt. Despite this message being constantly repeated, accidents still occur. Are you 100% you have correctly identified an animal? So were all the experienced hunters who killed a person. Try to look at your target with fresh eyes, looking for signs of it being possibly human and not just for the signs of animals. Because it happens. Treat every sound or movement as human until proven otherwise.
Sound advice. Oh, and got something here. My dear locals, I've traveled a lot over the years. What I learned on my journeys is that Europeans and Asians are absolutely insane. How else can I explain the never-ending passion for goat dairy products? I mean, cow milk, that's totally normal. Buffalo? Sure, why not? Sheep and camel? I can understand that, it's just not my taste. But goat milk? Are you out of your goddamn minds, people? I about consuming goat milk made you all insane. And stop telling me goats are picky eaters. I won't believe it for a second. I've looked in their eyes. Those were the eyes of dumb beasts, not collected intellectuals like your average cow or camel. There was no finesse in there. Goats are just as dumb as the rocks they jump on. Let's put an end to this travesty. I want you to hunt for mountain goats and show people their meat and skin are far superior to their milk. Period. Especially for lactose-intolerant gentlemen like myself. Here's a hint I read online. Shoot them from above. That way they'll have a hard time noticing you. Just make sure not to shoot nannies. Even I know that's not appropriate. Signed, Charlie. Okay, so it looks like that's just going to be a little extra thing to do if we wanted. Yeah, so let's work our way back down towards the Jeep and go on towards the next one, which is... Okay, looks like the footpath is right about there. It's going to be pretty hard for you guys to see, probably, because, well, YouTube's been very bad with, like, the dark video quality. So it might not show where that footpath is, but I was able to pick it out just from playing, so it's not too far off. Well, I say that, it's a kilometer away. But we do have a vehicle right down there we'll be able to use. So that'll speed things up. That and I can just make a straight shot for it. Yeah, we'll hop in, go get these other posters. And again, with the way Charlie's talking and coming across things, it does make me think we're going to have some more connection to him. Or we're going to get a little bit more explanation of him. Yeah, there's the Jeep. Actually kind of came off on the side of the foot trail. Oh, yeah, we're scaring everybody off again. I can't say who, or can't see who they are, but probably the mountain goat herd or the caribous were coming back. Let's just hop in and keep going. Shouldn't be too long before we kick these out, and then we'll see what the next objective lies. Just gotta keep going down dirt road. It's kind of funny, the dirt roads for Way of the Hunter here remind me of dirt roads around my area in, like, northwestern Ontario. I guess because it's, like, old boreal forest and taiga. Just all the large pine trees on both sides. I mean, granted, there's no views of, like, amazing mountain ranges, like, around here, or lakes or coasts or that, but there's some familiarity. Oh, another parking lot. I thought it would kind of say, like, parking lot discovered, but wasn't anything to there. Okay, well, that's right. We just want to take a right as the path goes off. We'll remember that. Yeah, just getting some hiking in, complete what we can, and proceed nicely along. I'm trying to remember, I know last episode I was so scatterbrained and rough that there were a couple of things I didn't talk about that I hope I addressed at the start of this video, like the perks thing. Now, see, I don't know what the action is for this. No, see, that just stood us up. Yeah, no, I'm not sure what they mean by action to activate that speed walk. Yeah, I was just a little bit off for my thinking out there. Like, I thought it was you get the speed boost, but you also have, like, the sound constantly up as well, but it's my mistake. There's some way to trigger it. How exactly, I don't know. But there was something. You know, I don't even think I need Hunter Sense on. Yeah, let me turn that off, because we're not really going to be trying to track anything down. I don't even think we'll worry too much about, like, finding need zones either. We'll just try coming across each of the campsites. Get them found. Change out the posters. Just prep us for our own time coming up. Oh, and getting some tasks if we want to get done too. So we can do free roam or free hunting, as well as some targeted stuff mixed in too. Yeah, here's a nice little campsite. And here's another one to replace.
Experience may not safeguard a hunter from wrongly identifying a target, but create a cognitive bias instead. The sound of a breaking branch, raking the ground, and the heavy footsteps of deer, you think you hear all the correct signs and your brain recognizes them as the sound of your prey. But are you sure you aren't just hearing and seeing what you want to? Be humble. Hunters more experienced than you have managed to accidentally hurt humans with their firearms. If they were wrong, you could be too.
Yeah. Again, all very
At
sounded.
least this one stayed pristine.
Oh yeah, this one didn't have to get changed out. I wonder if it's just because it's remote. Well, that's the case in this one. Oh, and a cabin up there as well. Oh, I don't know if we'll go up there or not, but we'll get close to it and see. Hey, Jackie. She's tired of crying, sick of his lies. She suffered him for far too many years of her life. Remember us hanging out listening to this song? It's been some time since I gave it a go, but to this day it remains a major earworm. Anywho, just the other day I bumped into a caribou who was plain weird. I know that male caribou get aggressive when mating season begins, but this one, I mean, is rampaging against every other caribou around, including its partner that was clearly scared to death and couldn't escape. Even I was frightened and didn't dare to approach. I spoke to my good friend Mike, who knows more about caribou than anyone, and you know what? Seems like it's not just that caribou, it's happening across the population this year, with males occasionally going on these rampages. Mike is not sure yet what the reason is, but he suspects it has to do with climate change and increased competition in the area that drives caribou mad. It's not like we can do anything about the root cause yet, but Mike's suggestion was that even a small reduction in their numbers should return their behaviors to their normal aggression levels. Unless we do something about it, more caribou or even other animals may end up dead. Just make sure you stay far enough away that you don't scare their partners, they've been through enough. And for your own safety, of course, Nina. Okay. Oh, I might have forgotten to pick up the previous hunting map. But you know what? Because of the... Actually, you know what? It might be easier just to do, like, a straight run down this way. I mean, I could fast travel, get it, but there's no parking spot at the other ones, so... We'll probably just skip picking up the hunting map. I think all it might do is show, like, some of the local little question marks or points of interest. Yeah, you can... Okay, was this like a flowway or something? Because this seems like too pristine of... like a corridor through the woods. Like, if this goes right to the road, I could have just driven right up this and gotten the parking... or gotten that campsite, no problem, in the poster. Oh, well, something else has been traveling along here. Bear? Mountain goat. Okay. Actually, didn't think this would be an area for... Oh, hang on. Oh, just rocks. I guess just the way the shadows caught it, I thought for a second I was looking at a bear butt. But no, mine was just playing tricks. Although there might be something... Oh, sounds like a little fox. Again, we're not really too concerned with that. And yeah, where we want to be... Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, we basically could have just driven up that cleared path. Okay. You know what? I am going to get this while we're in the area. Just so that way we have that fast travel point opened up for anything in the future. It is just a hiking episode anyway, and we're getting pretty close to wrapping everything else up. Won't hurt to make a little detour off there and see what that spot's like. Well, I say that and almost drive the vehicle off the road. Nope, another hunting stand discovered. And then we want a right when there's the fork in the road. Which is further up, okay. Ah, there it is. Yeah, and just a quick drive up here, and we should hit that cabin in no time. Oh, this one looks like it's going to be possibly more in the mountains. If we were after mountain goat, it'd probably be the one we want to work out of. Oh. Oh, okay, I let everybody go running by. And I say that, and then they all, like, come close to a stop on us there. Oh, actually... Oh, you can see the cabin from here, and yeah, this is... It reminds me of the cabin Charlie's staying at, like, just kind of tucked up in the mountains. Kind of more where, like, the tree line meets tundra, I'd say. But yeah, that is a cozy-looking cabin. Do I have to go inside in order to open up the fast travel for it? Yeah, no, this just looks downright cozy and comfy. Oh, maybe we have to inspect the map. There we go.
Discovered Aurora Shores mountain habitat. These mountain ranges are known to be among the highest in the world, challenging the Himalayas and the Andes. Mountain goats, as well as barren ground caribou, find sanctuary among these beautiful yet dangerous peaks.
Okay, well, there we go. If we want to go after mountain goats or caribou easily, it might not be a bad idea coming up to this cabin. And yeah, that did open up for fast travel. Perfect. Oh, you could actually decorate some of the little cabins like this, too, with your own trophies. So if you don't like a super big lodge all to yourself, you could claim one of these as yours, I guess. Kind of like that. Right, let's hop back into the vehicle and make our way for the last poster. And just work our way down. Oh, careful, careful, careful. There we go. All set to keep going. I might need to be careful of the caribou that we did spot earlier, but we'll see if they ran off somewhere else. I do like there's a little lake Actually, yeah. With that little lake there, that's probably one of the only watering sources they have, so... that'd make it really easy to go after some of them. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to stop the vehicle a moment. And that one... oh, that'll be nice and easy to find from the... okay, so it looks like there's a little bit of a right we'll have to take off onto more of a wilderness road. But then it's pretty quick off of that. Yeah, look at that view. That is gorgeous. Oh! Is that wood bison? Yeah. Heard a wood bison right down there. Eventually, we'll be trying to get some of you. For now, though, it is just nice to spot them. Yeah, just wide open. And just roam to your heart's content. Okay, do want to be a little careful around here. Ah, okay, so this is the... yeah, it is for vehicles, although I'm not sure if it's actually for full Jeep or ATVs, off-road vehicles. And then this is the parking lot. And the campsite is just up ahead. Let's just go on a quick jog and snag it. Nope, did scare something else in the area off, but again, we are not really focused on that. Oh, and we got ourselves another little side thing we could do if we wanted. We might as well pick them up with her if we're in the area. I don't think there's anything where we have to, like, stay in the one region, complete the tasks, but it doesn't hurt just to snag them as something we know we've been here. Yeah, new campsite discovered.
Wow. Picasso.
Yeah, they reused that one. Okay, do not be mistaken, my dear. All legends are grounded in reality. You may not believe in mythical beasts and otherworldly experiences, but that does not mean they are false. Just look away when they appear in front of you. The legend of the giant wolf Avalanche is true, too. I don't expect you to blindly trust me, but you can't argue with the wealth of archaeological evidence suggesting that the predecessors of grey wolves, called dire wolves, were much larger. This is where the legend comes from. It's just that people are fragile souls tend to exaggerate their achievements. Those of you who never lied about the sizes of the fish you caught or the game you hunted, throw a stone at me. Just be gentle, if you must. Be sure, however, that the giant wolf still exists. It is just not as big as the legend says. So put doubts away, you can still find it and overcome it, and with it overcome your fears, my dear. Best time to hunt is at night, I believe in you. Emma Rockwell. That's an interesting one. And we'll just get the map and change this up.
The golden rules of gun safety. Number 1, treat all guns as if they are loaded. Number 2, never point a gun at anything you are not willing to destroy. Number 3, keep your finger off the trigger until ready to fire. Number 4, be sure of your target and what is behind it. The golden rules of hunting safety. Number 1, follow the rules of gun safety. Number 2, establish and share everyone's zone of fire with one another and know where everyone is at all times. Number 3, never climb over anything with a loaded gun in your hand or on your person. Number 4, never use a scope on a gun instead of binoculars.
That's something where I've had a bad habit in hunting games, using the scope to try to get better view of what we're after. My bad.
Good day, my dearest colleague Jackie.
You have no idea how menacing that sounds.
Do you remember the trail cam you set up to catch the road shooters?
Our first mission.
Yes?
It malfunctioned somehow and for several hours captured only stills, not video. I have shots of some cars and I've managed to narrow it down to 3. The driver of one of them shot at the Sitka decoy, but I don't know which one. I've sent the photos to your lodge, so could you please go to the area and collect some evidence?
Sure, I don't have a problem with you calling me when I'm actually on the clock.
Thank you.
Okay, so Look at the photos on table Nina sent. Okay, we can do that, no problem. Fast travel back. Yeah, we've almost kind of done a circle where we've been before, although... Oh, it's just that little stretch there that we kind of have to close up. Let's just see if we can knock this out knock a little bit of the stages out here pretty quickly. Because again, this one, so far, just a pretty simple objective to meet. Just check over the 3 things that were captured. Okay, so they're over here with the caribou. Let's see here. I'm thinking it might be this one more so than the other 2. Like this... Yeah, see, that does not scream hunting vehicle to me. Possibly that one, although I'm not 100% sure on it. It doesn't quite look, again, hunting vehicle-esque, unless you'd, like, strap the deer you're after onto the roof of the vehicle, or you're just trying to take the shot, which I don't really know. This one is the more... might be thinking. Investigate the place highlighted and collect evidence. Okay, yeah, so it would just be back down that way. Well, we'll try tackling that next episode, because it should hopefully be a quick, easy finish off for that mission, and see what else is left. I actually want to take a quick look. Objectives. God, that's really all we've done so far for Aurora Shores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess it's just because I forgot how long Nez Perce took for us to complete the objectives that it felt like we did so much more there, and I guess technically we did. Again, it's just a DLC, so we'll have to see how much is in store for us. But we can end this episode of Aurora Shores right here with a beautiful view from the lodge. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Way of the Hunter. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you all in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.